Já, nýkomið, akkurat núna,
Já,
glæsileg.
þetta er svo mikið slím.
Já, ég datt það í hug líka.
One of the problems you can face when you're helping in lambing is that there are 2 or 3 or more lambs, is that the lambs are tangled up together and you don't know, or it's hard to know, which head belongs to which leg and which body. Like, for example, these ones that the lambs that we're looking at here, if they weren't in the same color, we would be hard to know which leg is belongs to which lamb. And in this situation, it's very important not to rush and get stressed and start to hurry up pulling the lambs out. Rather, spend some time to investigate and be 100% sure which head connects to which body and which legs. Because if you do that, then you get the possibility to push one of the lambs back to create space for the other one to be pulled out. To figure out which is which, you can go in and start figuring out which lamb is laying more back, so closer to the opening. And in this case, it's the lower lamb. You can, for example, try to feel that by feeling the heads. And again, important to get a picture in your head before you start pulling. In this situation, you can start by going between those hands. Feel that you're feeling the chin on the upper lamb and go behind the head of the lower lamb. And then use the hand to lift the upper head a little bit away. And then you go a little bit more back to the shoulders on the lower lamb and down, and then to the leg, and then you can be secure which lamb you have in your hand. Maybe pull them out a little bit, and then little by little go more between the lambs and try to separate them even more. And then you can see that I have secured myself which lamb I have, and use more force to push the white one back before I pull the black one out. Here we can see where the back leg of one lamb is disturbing the other lamb, or that the other lamb can come out, whether we're talking about by itself or with help. Then it is necessary to push this back leg that's in our way, push it back in to create space for the other lamb. But of course, a care needs to be taken of in order not to damage the uterus of the mother, which is of course a very vulnerable tissue. A good advice would be to check where it's easiest to push this back leg back in, whether it's up or down. Test both ways. It can be different for every situation, which is better. And sometimes it can help, that is to say, if the lower lamb is not too far back, then you can, to create some space for yourself, is to push the black lamb back. And then it of course can be smart, before you push the black lamb back, is to already tie legs or head. It's important to remember when you have to push lamps back in or pull them out when they're tangled together, that if the lamp is turning backwards, a care must be taken to not to move it around too much, or as little as possible, in order not to take the umbilical cord won't break. Now I will simulate a case I had in the spring of 2020. Then I had a call where the farmer was in trouble, both with figuring out which head was connected to which body and which legs for twin lamb birth. And also another thing that was bothering him, that if he pulled one lamb, the other one always came out with the other one. And that was also my experience, that if you pulled one lamb, the other one always followed. So the method that I used and was successful that time was that I of course took time to investigate, to be 100% sure that everything was connected that I was holding. So I wasn't holding the leg of one lamb and head of another, but I took the hand and grabbed the head and just held it tightly, and then I used the back of my hand to push the other lamb a little bit back. So I pulled the brown lamb a little bit and pushed the white lamb also a little bit. And that was enough to get a separation, and little by little I separated them even more by pulling one and pushing the other. Did that a couple of times, and then eventually the separation was that good. At that one, I pulled the brown lamp with more power, the white lamp stayed.